I'm your Lakeshore neighborhood reporter, Abby Hamachek, outside the Manitowoc County Courthouse. Today, I learned through court records that Timothy Hauschultz is expected to enter an Alford plea in the death of his great-nephew, Ethan Hauschultz. If approved, Hauschultz would face no additional prison time. It was a crime that tore apart the community. A 7-year-old boy punished to the point of death, all for not knowing his Bible verses. Hauschultz was charged with murder and served 3 years and 3 months in jail awaiting trial, but he was released on bail in May 2022. Now, prosecutors are offering him reduced charges of child neglect and failure to act, and instead of pleading guilty, Hauschultz will be allowed to enter an Alford plea, which allows the defendants to maintain their innocence while the court finds them guilty based on evidence. Attorney Brett Caney, who is not connected to the case, called such a deal rare.
If the judge accepts his plea, the case will no longer proceed to trial.
Both the defense and prosecution recommended that Hauschultz be sentenced to time to serve, meaning that time would be credited towards his sentence under the proposed agreement.
Each and every day is counted as sentence credit.
If agreed upon, the court will then decide if any further supervision is necessary.
It appears that the defendant in this case is getting a tremendous benefit of reduced charges.
Caney says the judge will likely hear from both sides before the plea is accepted or denied.
So I anticipate in court, before there's even an acceptance of the plea, if there is, that one or both parties will have to explain why it's in the public's best interest.
The maximum penalties include up to 6 years in prison and $10,000 in fines for the first charge, and up to 3 years and 6 months with a $10,000 fine for the second. The plea hearing for Hauschultz is scheduled for November 10th, with a trial date set for February 23, 2026, if the agreement is not accepted by the judge. In Manitowoc, Abby Hamachek, NBC 26.